Hey, what's up, guys? Koolaid here. Got some Vasily gameplay on Chapel. Not going to talk about this gameplay too much. I'm going to talk more about trying to resurrect the series Killing Time with Koolaid series I used to do for PlanetSide 2. But as far as gameplay does go in this video, this is Vasily on Chapel, like I said, and this is like a sniper's paradise, especially when you're on defense here, and especially this first half, this EV escort. Probably one of the better sniper maps in the game, I think. At least for me, it's what I always put up really good scores on. Or at least decent scores. But really, that's all I want to talk about the gameplay. Just going to let you guys watch this and kind of talk about a few other things. First of all, I did say I want to try to resurrect Killing Time with Koolaid. If you haven't been with my channel for a while or don't remember what Killing Time with Koolaid is, basically play some gameplay. I don't talk about it too in-depth, but I answer questions that you guys have sent me through private messages or on YouTube, and that's kind of the best way to do it, as opposed to leaving messages in the comment section. It just turns into, gets kind of cluttered. So if you want to ask me a certain question, whether it be about Dirty Bomb, I'm hoping it's more focused around Dirty Bomb, but if you have other questions maybe pertaining to Star Citizen, Battlefront, because those are two games that I'm really going to get into, and I don't know real specific questions about those, but I can try to do my best. Or if you just have any more personal questions, as long as they're not too outrageous, I don't have a problem with answering most questions. It's basically just an easy video for me to make, some stuff where I can squeeze some more gameplay in for you guys, and maybe you guys can get to know me a little bit better, or maybe I'm not answering questions about Dirty Bomb that you would like to know in other videos. So basically that's all it is, a question and answer. And again, try to send them your questions to me via private message through the inbox on YouTube. The comment section just seems to get too cluttered, and I'll typically ignore them on there. Now, I'll probably do 5 to 10 questions for each episode or each video of Killing Time with Koolaid. How often I do it, I'm not sure right now. I'm trying to do at least one video per week, and I want to keep doing that one video of specific merc. So this isn't going to get in the way of making those. This is just going to be when I have a little extra free time. But anyways, a couple other things I wanted to talk about. The gaming community I'm part of, Planet Express crew, is currently recruiting mainly for Star Citizen. That is going to be the next big game we dive into. But if you're just looking to get to know some guys and game with some guys, you don't necessarily have to be dedicated to Star Citizen to join us. Now, we do play a lot of different games. I played Dirty Bomb with a couple of guys from the community. We have a lot of guys that play World of Warships. Pretty much any popular game out that is multiplayer or even single player, some guys are going to be playing, and we'll probably be hanging out in a Mumble channel talking about it. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description. Like I said, though, it is mainly for Star Citizen. That is going to be the next game that we really dive into. Even currently, since it's still so far away, we still always have guys in the dogfighting module hanging out, just kind of talking about Star Citizen, talking about what ships to buy. If you have any questions, it's great for that. I go in there all the time because I don't follow Star Citizen that closely yet, and I'll go in there all the time and ask random questions about the game, and I get a lot of help, pretty much about anything, anything pertaining to Star Citizen. We have knowledgeable people. So it's great for that. So again, I'll leave a link in the description if you are interested in joining. Oh, and I suppose I should mention our requirements. Number 1, 18 or older. Now, that's not set in stone. It's just kind of a baseline. We do have some younger members in that are very mature. We have some older members in that are not so mature. But, that's just kind of a baseline that we have set. If you are under 18, you can still possibly be part of our community. You just have to, be mature. That's basically all it is. You've seen what some younger kids can act like, and you've seen some younger kids that are probably very mature. So that's pretty much all it is. Other than that, don't be a douchebag. We already have STL Youngblood in the community, and he's a big enough douchebag to go around. So that's pretty much it, guys. Again, link in the description if you are interested in joining. Now, speaking of STL Youngblood, I finally saw him in Mumble Saturday night. I had been having a couple drinks. I was playing a little Dirty Bomb, playing by myself. I actually just got done playing with Kamikaze. You guys might know him from his YouTube channel. Does a lot of PlanetSide 2 stuff. we were playing some Dirty Bomb. He had to get off. He had to go do some stuff, whatever. And I seen STL Youngblood in Mumble, and I get in the channel and I'm like, come on, bro, play some Dirty Bomb with me. We haven't played anything for a while. And he completely said, shut me down. Basically said he's playing World of Warships. He doesn't want to be my friend anymore. Doesn't want to hang out. Doesn't want to play Dirty Bomb. So I told him he was going to regret it. I said, you're going to regret not playing Dirty Bomb with me. However, I have not thought of a way how to make him actually regret this. But something just popped in my head. Basically, if you're subscribed to STL Youngblood, or if you're not, I'll leave a link to his channel. Subscribe to him. Send him a private message on YouTube, very politely saying that he should play Dirty Bomb with Koolaid. I think it would be funny if we just spam the hell out of his inbox. He'd probably his inbox blowing up, getting emails. I don't know if he'll think it's that funny, but he's pretty decent dude. So I think he'll get over it pretty fast. So if you could do that for me, I think it'll be a pretty good joke. So the last thing I want to do in this video is just take some suggestions from you guys. I like to do this from time to time. Basically, is there anything specific you guys would like to see as far as Dirty Bomb content goes? I'm doing the one covering each merc, which is pretty general, pretty broad. I'm not going real in-depth on each merc, and that's mainly because the game is technically still in beta. There's going to be changes, and if I'm still having fun, still enjoying the game and playing it, I'm going to do another video on each merc further down the line once the game actually officially launches. Right now, just staying kind of general, giving a couple general tips. But then other than that, all I'm doing is this killing time with Koolaid, which is kind of all over the place, question and answer, nothing real specific. So if there's anything that you guys would like to see as far as Dirty Bomb content goes, anything that you guys think you could use help with, or that would be helpful for other people, let me know and leave that in the comment section. I really like reading your guys' input and adding it into my videos. And if you have any just general advice for any of the videos that I do, I always like to take that into account as well. But that is pretty much all I have today. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.